you'd start to spin, you'd hit 9, it'd be like, wah! I hate these lights, come on. Anyway, I did used to want an Eclipse way back in my day. Oh, and I have an Advance too. They're certainly advancing really well there. Do you see those guys in that turn bay up there? You can totally tell that they're, I'm not even gonna bother brapping away. Anyway, I used to want an Eclipse. I wanted the, whatever it was called, the all-wheel drive one from Fast and the Furious. You know, everyone watched that. There was a lot of haters, but I was young and impressionable at the time, and that's what got me into a lot of cars. I was into cars before that, and that kind of got me more into cars and pushed me into it anyway. So, even though that movie has a lot of inconsistencies and impossibilities with the cars, it still was kind of cool, and it got a lot of people into cars, so whatever. Okay, I'm gonna need to find another route right now. Oh, I need to put that scoop back on. There's like a scoop on my bike that I haven't put back on. I painted it, and I haven't put it back on. I believe what it's for is to scoop more air around the front cylinder and to the rear to give them more equal cooling. That's just my guess. I actually have no idea, but that's what it looks like it does. So I'm gonna assume it's what it's for, and it's actually maybe practical. And I should probably put it back on. Although I don't live in a super warm place, it does get kind of warm here in the summer. Yes, this bike is fully air cooled, so I should probably leave on the air cooling parts, you know. Golfers are in full swing. Let's avoid this guy merging into me here. Okay, yeah, so I gotta stay on topic here. Those signal lights in the front, mirrors are changed, levers were changed. The carbon fiber you see here on the side pods where the air intake kind of is, which is a little bit fake and annoying, but it's only mostly on that side. Anyway, those are carbon. The fork guards at the front are carbon, which you can't see right now because I'm riding. I painted a few parts. I cut a hole in my sprocket guard so you can see the front sprocket, which I think is kind of cool. I always like to see stuff. I like visual parts. I like things just hanging out. I like to see the mechanicals working. I removed the rear undertail exhaust, and I kind of did my own. And I wrapped the entire exhaust instead of gold. It is now all black wrapped, and it looks pretty dark and cool. And I really like it. I'm working on finishing a fairing to finish the look underneath this seat. I haven't got that far yet. I've been working on it, but I got distracted by the beautiful weather and I wanted to go riding. Okay, let's go find somewhere actually interesting to ride. This is kind of boring right now. See? Brap, brap. Brap, brap. Yeah, braps. I can say I can brap. When I hashtag brap brap in my Instagram, which, by the way, thrice IND, I think it's thrice IND, I'll put it on the screen right now. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe, like and subscribe to the video. You'll see more of this bike, my brother's Triumph Speed Triple, which he just bought over winter, and he finally got riding, and now he has to take apart because the fork seals are gone, or one of them is anyway. So I think he's been a little bit sad about that, but he just got that year. It's 2014. We're also planning on doing a bike trip, me, my dad, and my brother. We did it a couple years ago. Me and my brother had just we were kind of in between more modern bikes, and we were using our old cafe kind of bikes that we built, which I need to still do more on mine, because I did keep it, yes. Kawasaki, what are those things called? I always forget. It's weird about Kawasaki's, they have like Vulcan. The Vulcan is like the same bike. There's like 6 different versions of it. There's like a hardcore cruisers, there's that one that's more like a night rod sort of style. And I don't know, there's just all kinds, and there's like a big bike version. It's crazy. I don't know what Kawasaki was thinking, just rename the bike something else. It's maybe it uses the same engine, I don't know. Alright, maybe I'll go out towards Canmore and do a little ride out there, because it is really nice. Although, like I said, I'm going to do a whole video, kind of like I did when I bought this bike last year. I did like an intro. Holy crap, lights everywhere. This is just driving me nuts. I need to get on a different road. This is not fun anymore. I did an intro with the bike, and I did like a whole thing, a little short clip of me driving by, blah, blah, blah. Quiet exhaust, stupid mirrors I hated. So now I'll do another intro, and I'll do like a comparison. I'll show the old one and then the converted version. Maybe I'll even go to the same spot. Yeah, this bike is fun at all speeds. Just like cruising away, it's loud enough and it pulls hard enough in the low RPMs that even just kind of easing into it feels nice. That's what I really like about it. It doesn't have like my YZF 600R, that thing, it didn't really hit power until 9,000 RPM. So from 0 to 9,000 it was decent, like it probably more powerful than a lot of bikes. I mean, it was fun. It was not more powerful, I don't know what the right word is. It definitely was faster than a lot of cars. But once you hit 9,000, there's a whole nother level. That's where the actual horsepower numbers come from on that bike, and that's where from 9 to 11 you would be flying, which is why also it was a little bit more unpredictable on gravel. I think you'd start to spin, you'd hit 9, it'd be like, wah! Let me do that again for you. Wah! This bike's just like torque, 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 torque. 0 to 5,500, which is really low RPM for a motorcycle, but big V-twin, lazy motor, interesting concept. They made a concept bike and then they actually built it, which is kind of cool because normally companies don't build their concepts. Okay, I really need to get off this road. This is starting to drive me nuts now. Maybe I go downtown. It's probably busy down there. Don't know if you've been downtown Calgary recently, but the construction, it's a little bit out of control. There is so much of it. Come on, people. The light is freaking green. Holy crap. When everyone hesitates and the light is green, you know that there's some bad drivers out there that just like to run reds. People are scared. They're like, do I enter the intersection or do I not enter the intersection? I became the Germans. I apologize to all the German people out there because I know that was a horrible accent. Okay. Where are we here? Is this Country Hills? I believe it is. I'm taking Country Hills. No, it's not. It's Sarcy. I'm taking it. I haven't been over here in a while. This, I believe, somewhere over here is where Snowcat lives. I see him all the time, not in person. I don't think I've ever actually seen Snowcat riding around myself. But in all his videos, I recognize the area. It's the northwest. He's often on Sarcy, 16th over by Bow Cycle, stuff like that. It's kind of his stop. You got, ooh, I smell burning firewood. I'm just excited to be riding again. I need to check a text probably and pull over in a minute here, but let me just go a little further this way. Oh, I haven't gone on the open road yet. I need to do that. Canmore, go the old 1A. I'm just trying to figure out where I need to go. You guys probably can hear all the whistling. Let me close all my vents. I don't know if that'll help. Nope, not at all. Maybe I should have just taken Sarcy or whatever, Stony that way and just gone straight out of town. I would have avoided all these stupid lights. I wonder when Snowcat rides. I feel like it's early in the morning before there's like tons of traffic, but after rush hour, so I have no idea. Or maybe he does it in the afternoon. Maybe he just does it at random times whenever he feels like riding. I should have thing about motovlogs is they're actually a little bit harder to edit because you can't just pause your video and then unpause. You have to go through a lot to find what you're looking for. So maybe I need to figure out how to make like visual cues to myself, like this is the spot, restart. I guess I could reach up and try to start. I could get a remote. Apparently it doesn't work for my phone. I tried, and the app doesn't work anymore, which is great. Good job, Drift. I liked you guys a lot. I liked you better than GoPro, but for some reason your apps don't work with my cameras anymore, so I guess I have to buy the latest and greatest to continue to be part of the Drift family. Not a great way to maintain customers, if you ask me. And this dump truck's just dumping gravel all over me.